Ready? Start. The only country where this principle is not followed is Canada, and we are following to a certain extent that pattern. In Canada, 120 members are nominated by the Governor General, and 4 provinces have 24 members each, and other provinces have got varying number of members with a minimum of 4. We have to a certain extent followed the pattern of Canada, and because we have accepted the principle of both nomination and indirect election, and also the principle of not having uniform representation, our principle has been to provide one representative for every additional 5 millions of the population and one for every additional 2 million or part thereof. Why I am objecting and asking for an amendment and asking this House to consider the necessity of changing the present structure. I will just now come to that. In the house of the people, obviously the house being representatives of the people, the populous states will have more representatives. Nobody can deny it, and that should be the first and basic principle. But unless there is another chamber where the smaller states may feel that they are not overwhelmed by the populous states, I think to a certain extent a situation may arise someday when the smaller states may feel that their problems are not being discussed in the proper perspective as it should be discussed. Obviously, at this moment, I will concede that not only the quantity but quality also counts, but in a democracy, the number also counts very much. Nobody can deny, and in fact, this is one of the reasons probably which prompted all other federal democratic countries like the United States, Russia, and Switzerland to have uniformity of the number representing their states. In the United States, we find that the Senate and House of Representatives try to strike a balance of conflicting interests through different compositions conflicting with one another. For example, in the United States, we find that they have got 8 farming states, and these states have 47 representatives in the House of Representatives, whereas there are industrial states and the number of their representatives in the House of Representatives is 74. In the House of Representatives, the disparity is there. The industrial states may have a dominating voice, and much more time may be taken in discussing the industrial matters, but that has been balanced in the upper house. I feel we should have also a fresh view as to whether the composition of the Rajya Sabha should be changed because of this first principle alone. This should be considered very carefully. Stop.